Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. What up, though? Melanated Mulatto, what up, kid?
What's going on there, Haru? How's everything?
Everything is everything, man. I'm just, what this
I'm
is
on.
like podcast number 10 right here.
Yeah,
Number 10.
number 10 from on what they call Christmas, the day that Jesus was born.
Yeah. That so they say.
So they say,
So they
or
say.
or it's just. I mean, we'll get into that. We ain't gonna jump on them too early.
Yeah, we don't even gotta do that. We don't even gotta do that.
Yeah, we'll. So, do I even ask you how your holiday is going, or is that something that you don't like being asked?
Nah, man. Honestly, I get people, celebrate the holidays, but it's like a lot of people have known me to walk up to me and say happy holidays. It's like, come on, bro. Like, come on. How long?
Yeah.
How many years has it been that you know that I'm totally against Western civilization? Now, I don't want to say it together, but just the traditions. Like, I'm totally against it. I don't fuck with it. So it's like I kind of get pissed when I keep getting texts and it says, I got the sparkly Christmas tree, and it'd be like, "Merry Christmas to you and all." I went through that on Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Just getting all these texts and
You
people.
ask your question like, why does it kind of get under your skin? Why you just don't kind of like, let people live? Like, why does it get under your skin, particular?
Because of that, how you just said letting people live. Why don't they just let me live? Why are you including me into what you celebrate and the things that you do? No, most people could look at my name on Facebook and say, nah, he don't celebrate nothing like that. But still will send me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they're bombarding me with their traditions. I'm not walking around telling people let's, celebrate Kwanzaa or enforcing Kwanzaa on people, but so that's why I guess
Kwanzaa or good Kwanzaa to people, don't you? Do you say that to people?
I think I do. I think I do say Happy Kwanzaa.
So,
but I want to be real. I only say Happy Kwanzaa to melanated people.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like Kwanzaa is something for melanated people. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to disclude, but that's just what it is. Christmas is for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, not to put out there, a lot of white people don't probably know what Kwanzaa is.
Right, because it's not. I want to say this blunt. It's not for them.
It's a lot of black people don't know what Kwanzaa is.
That's just brainwash, or ignorance.
Just lack of knowledge, lack of.
Right. Yeah, that's ignorance. You know what I'm saying? They're not going back in and tapping into what, you know what I'm saying, what's theirs. You know what I'm saying? But the spirit behind Kwanzaa, that all the principles that we have on Kwanzaa gives it a lot more meaning versus Christmas, where it's like it's technically the birth of their Lord and Savior, right? And this is what they celebrate. And now it's turned into this capitalistic thing like, man, I didn't get my girl nothing for Christmas. If I don't, she might look at me like I don't care about her. Or even your kids.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Depending on how you raised or what influences you had in your kids. Like some kids are they have to, if they don't get nothing at Christmas, they feel left out. They feel like they're, basically left out or something.
Right. I remember that feeling though. I remember growing up and having that feeling like, if you didn't get what you wanted for Christmas, then it was just like you got the same old basketball, you know what I'm saying, with maybe some new socks or something that we got every year. You know what I'm saying? A wiffle ball bat or something. So it did feel like that, but I feel like that's that social construct is what's ruining, today, not only today's youth, but our peers as well. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's going crazy for Christmas and have to get somebody a gift for Christmas. I'm like, what about all the gifts that you give them all year long?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just the marketing. We all know that's just the marketing tool that they took. That's just, they did the same thing Christmas that Nike did with like Jordan. You know, they make it a holiday to have Jordans, or you know, make it a special thing to have a pair of Jordans.
Right. It's
So,
the same thing when a pair of Jordans come out. People are lining up around the corner.
And the funny thing, we all fall victim to every year. Every year, I mean, not as much as I used to, but when my kids were little, they had Christmases. You know, even though I was never a Jesus person, like I still couldn't say no to my kids on Christmas because, you know what I mean?
So that's
crazy. It's psychological.
It's cognitive dissonance. It's like knowing the truth, but you still practice something that you know is not true, but you still practice.
You don't want your kids to feel left out, even though that's the you have to teach them different. Teach them that you know what I mean. It's just a gimmick.
I definitely get it. Shouts out to all our people that's watching us live right now on YouTube and Facebook. I want you to share this video right now. If you come into this room, just hit the share button, hit the like button. You see our Instagrams at the bottom. Take a screenshot. Make sure you follow us. We do follow back. You know what I'm saying? Once again, like I said, this is episode 10, 2022. We will be touching some airwaves. You'll see Mac and Wiz on some airwaves, possibly Power 203 FM or WIOX. Both of these is out of Connecticut, but we broadcast worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know I got some birthdays, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my cousin Jeff Thomas. It's his birthday today. A couple people over in Michigan, it's their birthday. 25th. And it's only, 6 days left? We got 6 days left until the rest of the year.
Yes, sir.
6 days left.
Until the rest of the year. But what's the real New Year's that we say?
March. That's when spring.
Yeah, when this the celestial return, when everything comes back.
Right. And it makes sense because if you look at nature and saying, when does a new year come in nature? It's definitely not in wintertime when everything's
dying.
Exactly.
Dying and closing up for the
right. I mean, you could see it, mammals are hibernating. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing it all fall, getting all their nuts and everything that they need so they can be straight for the winter. So by the Gregorian calendar, we got 6 days left into the new year. One thing I did want to bring up, and anybody in the comments, please comment about this if you have some more information about this.
Willie, am I able to see the comments on this now? I should be able to.
Not from your end, but soon as somebody comment, I will put it up on the board.
All right.
So we can see. So feel free to comment, family. Please comment, put your comments in there. We will post the comments as they come through.
Ray just talk about how do people feel about the holidays. Are they even living to the holidays? And why do we put Christmas tree? Let's ask that question. Where did the Christmas tree come into with Jesus? If like all that stuff. Like, that's a Christmas tree in our house.
Yeah, that's deep. That definitely
celebrating
the birth of a savior.
Yeah. Where's that storyline come from?
I mean, I think it's how they say it's romance. It's Roman. They romanticize and for real, being serious, man. They did, man. They romanticizing about their savior and added Saint Nick to the mix. Saint Nick's came in the mix and it was like, I guess the whole thing is you want to give gifts around the time that the Lord and Savior was.
The gifts they got from the gift giving came. That's when they threw the three wise men in there. Since they came with gifts, we got to give gifts to the babies. And
so I kind of knew this, but I shouts out to my assistant, Shinda. She's in the building. According to Google, in Christianity, the Christmas tree is symbolic of birth and resurrection of Jesus Christ. The trees, branches, and shrubs are viewed in an emblem of immortality and are said to symbolize the crown and thorns worn by Jesus Christ on the cross. I never knew that. You heard that?
Yeah. Thank you, Shinda. That was crazy. The thorns is the okay.
Yes, the The branches and the shrubs is viewed as an emblem of immortality and are said to symbolize the crown of thorns worn by Christ on the cross. So, I mean, why wouldn't they put up a cross at Christmas then, I guess? Or I guess they just wear a cross. I mean, I don't know. We're not bashing anyone's religion. We're just trying to, really put some questions out there and just keep it in context and saying the holidays. But the reason why I feel like we brought this question up because the holidays cause a lot of stress and the prices go up and people are like, last minute, oh, let me get one of these, and the stores are crazy. And it's different now because we living in COVID. So it's like, the shopping seems the same if you go out somewhere. Like you said you was out in a mall or somewhere and it got to you. You was like, I got to get out of here. This is like,
yeah. You know me, I don't like being around a lot of people like that anyway for too long. I'll give you a couple hours. But after that, I'm ready to get out to people's face.
Yeah, so
all right. I'm done. Yeah. So like just dealing with like religion in general and how they mixed up just it's how they mixed up commercialization of Christmas. Got away from the people who even believe in Jesus or the Bible. It got away from their idea anyway and just made everybody runs around like the whole bunch of zombies running through the mall. Everybody's running through the mall. I need this, I need that, rushing to spend money that you can actually just save or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
What?
So it makes you feel like people are going outside of themselves to make other people feel good based on material things.
Well, a lot of people do a lot of people do for their family all year round.
Right.
And they go out and they buy because it's not for the people who have. Christmas is a stress on people who don't have. You know what I mean? The people who don't have and they feel they have to provide. They have to. You know what I mean? But they don't have the means to go out there and spend $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 just in and still keep your lights on, your bills and all that. That's where the stress comes in at for people.
That's powerful. That seems like a magic. That's powerful that at this time, the frequency and the intensity of people's feeling like you have to get something. If you don't get something, you're left out. That power, like that feeling goes over a lot of human beings at this time. That makes me turn and say, that's some powerful magic, man. That's magic.
That's magic. Where it makes people go out there and spend money they normally wouldn't even have. They go out there and spend this money, and next month they're gonna be stressing about a bill or stressing about something. Your whole next 2 months you're gonna be stressed out because you overspent in 1 month. So
I don't know, man. It don't. If Christmas is based on the birth of God giving His only Son, it sure don't feel like it. It don't feel like it at all. It don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all actuality, to put the science in it, it's truly when the 25th, where the sun stops moving. It stops moving for like 3 days. So it's more or less like or am I getting that wrong when I'm saying, is it the birth? No, is it the death of Christmas? I think that's the death of Jesus. I'm sorry. That's Easter when the sun stops moving. And the sun stops moving. But Christmas, I was getting my facts mixed up there and I apologize for that. But Christmas, and the Christmas tree, I've always known it to be when they talk about the thorns on the crown that he wore. When we say crown, we can interpret that different as where's the center of your crown? That's your pineal gland. And saying that the Christmas tree, the way that it's shaped, it could be represented like the pineal gland. And saying that's what it really is. Like so in a sense to say God is inside of you. Like it's almost like they putting it right in front of us, but not telling us the truth. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to really, search and find, that inner consciousness where you get connected, you are going to go inside and you're going to go through your pineal gland.
True.
And that's the true science.
Yeah. Even if you look at it like the how they tell you the Bible is really just an astrology book.
Right. Facts.
You know what I mean? They tell you that
Facts.
when they're talking about the sun rising and setting, that's not. I mean, the resurrection of Jesus. That's not on Sunday. That's not Jesus like as a person. That's the
Right.
sun.
Facts.
You know, that's the sun setting and rising every morning, giving us life.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
depending how far you want to go, you
I
can
needed a
interpret the
bomb
Bible
right
as
there.
an astrology book.
I needed a bomb right there. Melody, man, he just dropped it on y'all right there. Make sure y'all rewind that and y'all listen to what he just said right there. Wow. That constant fight of the sun and the moon, or just saying light and darkness every single day. Every single day, every single night, every single day, every single night. That we have that constant fight every single day. And we'll let that go over our heads. Don't let that go over your heads, y'all. What the Melody Mulatto just said. Don't let it go over your heads, y'all. Facts.
They don't understand that the Bible can be interpreted as an astrology book.
Mm.
Depends on who's reading it.
Right, right.
So if you're a Jesus person, you're gonna really believe Jesus was walking on water. You're not gonna think that was the rising of people seeing the shadow, the sun rising. They seeing the sun rising on the ocean and seeing them walking on water. What happened, Willie? Did I lose you? Uh-oh, we're having technical difficulties, people. Okay, I think we might have lost Willie or y'all lost me. But I don't know what's still happening over there. We might have lost Chili. There he goes. I think he might be back.
Yo, just know, if you see these dogs outside of your front yard, I'm upstairs going hard. Bing bong.
Yo, you back, man?
I'm back, son. I'm back. I apologize.
You look a little. You sound different now.
Sound different? Mic check 1, 2. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you sound like distorted.
All right, hold on. Let me come back. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna come back in.
Okay. All right. Okay, people. Since we know he's back, let me go and do what I was thinking about here. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of African American culture that is held on December 26th to 21st, culminating in a communal feast called Karma. So, yeah, I like this. I gotta get used to
I'm back.
that. You hear me there?
Yeah, I hear you. How I sound now?
You still sound distorted. It wasn't as clear when you first was on.
Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Am I distorted? Just know I'm going hard. You see these dogs upstairs? You see these dogs outside? In front yard. Just know
Yo,
I'm
you like
upstairs
that
going
TikTok, huh?
hard.
Yo, you stupid, man. You crazy.
Yo, have you ever seen the meme where the dude is saying that? He was like,
Dude,
what you
you
want to
sound
tell
like
your
shit, bro.
Oh my goodness, man.
Dude, you sound like shit. What am I supposed to do? Kwanzaa was created in during the aftermath of the Watch riots as a specifically African American holiday. That's specifically an African American holiday. It says that.
You,
Yo.
I'm still distorted.
Yes, sir. Maybe it can't be. Maybe it's my mic coming in just how it sounds. Am I distorted?
Nah, you're not distorted at all. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you weren't distorted when like that when we first came on, cuz.
All right, cuz.
Yeah, Kwanzaa was created in 1966 as a specifically an African American holiday. Hello? Resend it. All right, let me try again, cuz. Anybody else out there having Cash App issues, man? These niggas want resending shit. Corrigan said his goal was to give blacks an alternative to existing holidays of Christmas and give blacks the opportunity to celebrate themselves and their history rather than rather than simply imitate the practice in dominant society. Okay, that makes sense. We are having technical difficulties, people. Willie is Haru Willie. He is sounding distorted. So how are you guys doing out there? I really can't see any chats or anything like that. So I'm just gonna keep looking up what I was doing until Willie gets back and we can finish our conversation. Maybe you should just cut it out. So let's see if we can do it like that.
Yo.
Yeah, say that. Yeah, you still sound distorted, cuz. You there, Kiko? You there, Kiko? This guy.
My bad, people, if you there. Yo, Matt, hop back in there, man. I'm trying to get back in there. I know y'all can hear me. Internet is crazy right now.
Mac, where you at?
Hey, Willie, you back yet? What's going on, kid?
Yeah, I'm back. You hear me?
Yeah, now you sound way better. There you go.
All right, cool.
Now you back.
Just go and check it and see the sound on it. All right, cool. My bad, bro. It was the internet, man. It's all good. We back. See, they coming right back into the room. Yo, we live on. We live on Facebook and we live on YouTube. You can easily find our YouTube page. It's GGD720. Also, all you got to do is type that in the search bar. You know what I mean? And you can find us. So if you find better audio over there at YouTube, we might sound better over there. If you're live on Facebook, we can see your comments. We can also see your comments on YouTube as well. So yeah, like we were saying, man, we was really digging into Christmas and Kwanzaa, and I see you was doing some research about Kwanzaa and how it's an African American holiday. So like Kwanzaa was created here in America, is what you're saying. Which I was doing some
after the right. Let me pull up that page, but what I read a little bit was just 1966.
Right. Yeah.
I forgot the lady's name, or it might have been a man. I forgot the name I read. But I'm trying to
Mulana Karagina, something like that. But it's basically what she based it on was an African harvest festival traditions from various parts of Africa, including West, Southeast Africa. But the first time, like you said, it was created in 1966.
To give Africans or melanated people something to reach back to besides the traditions of the white.
Right. Facts. It's Pan African. You know what I mean? And that's what 720 is. We're Pan African, and we promote. You know what I mean? Teaching ourselves and our peers and our elders and our children. You know what I'm saying, about who we are and where we come from. That way we know where we're going, and we get this from Marcus Garvey. People like Marcus Garvey and people of that nature is what we're tapping into. But I like Kwanzaa. I like Kwanzaa because each day it represents a different principle. You know what I mean? Which is very important, I think. You know what I mean? So it's like celebrating a holiday as a collective, and it has meaning into it, is a lot stronger than just participating in gift taking and exchanging of gifts. You know what I'm saying?
Spend more than believing in not even believing, but I'd rather celebrate that than celebrate, because that's a culture. That's celebrating cultural things. People, Christmas is celebrating. Well, it depends which way you do it, but if you're doing the gift giving and all that stuff, the permitting, you're participating in the spending spree, and you're you know what I mean. Then if you're participating in that, then it's not the culture you're participating in. Kwanzaa wants you to celebrate your history that we're not, as Africans, basically you're not taught in this country. You're right. Maybe in other countries too, because I'm sure it's not just country, but we definitely in this country.
Kwanzaa is based on 7 principles. You know what I mean? The first day is unity. I really can't pronounce the original tone and how what the day is called, but the meaning. The first day is emoja, is unity. The second day is self-determination. The third day is collective work and responsibility. The fourth is cooperative economics. The fifth is purpose. The sixth is creativity. And the seventh is faith. So these 7 principles, and I could get into like explaining these 7 principles, but we're all adults here. If you think about unity, what does that look like for you? You know what I mean? What can you do? What can you do tomorrow on the 26th, the first day of Kwanzaa, to express unity? What type of gift can you give that is founded in unity? You know what I mean? Whether it be in your family, in your workplace, you know what I mean? Your friendships, you know what I'm saying? And I think as a people, that's important that we all collectively say on the first day of Kwanzaa, we show unity.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And then, going to the next day, and the next day is self-determination. And the unity was self-explanatory, but the self-determination to define and name ourselves as well as create and speak for ourselves, I think that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? Self-determination.
Just the idea of Kwanzaa can help you recover information.
Facts.
That we have, not lost, but has been not given to us.
Facts. I agree, 100%.
Believing in some white man coming down your chimney putting gifts under your tree.
Facts. And this is what the kids is talking about. I wonder if we could get our boy Mengito on. I don't know what's going on with Mengito. I know it's Christmas and everybody with their family, but like I said, if you're watching this video right now, make sure you share it so other people could see this video. Somebody else might want to hop on. Let's check and see what's going on here. I don't want to leave off Kwanzaa though. So because of those principles though, then the third one, I can't pronounce these words, but the third day is collective work and responsibility to build and maintain our community together and make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and solve them together. Collective work and responsibility, taking responsibility for who you are and what's going on in your community collectively with the people that live in your community. It's something that 720 practices. We practice it all the time. Then the fourth day, Nia, which is purpose, to make our collective vocation in building and developing our community in order to restore our people in their traditional greatness. Number 6, creativity, to always do as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited. It sounds like you, man. You heard what I said? It sounds just like you. It said to do as much as we can in the way that we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited. It sounds like something you say all the time. It's like, what do you say? You say,
I say, do what you can, or you gotta do. All you can do is what you can do before you can do.
Exactly, and it's so true when you say that, and that's what
you can do. I got a couple of sayings, but I know I gotta remember the one you're saying. I know what you're saying there, though.
Yeah, it's do as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community.
Exactly.
I think that's dope.
What we can do. There it is. All we can do is what we can do until the day we do.
Facts. Word. And then the last one, faith. To believe in our hearts, in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, in the righteous and victory of the struggle. I love the last one because it speaks about faith. It doesn't speak about faith like saying in a God or a spirit or something that we cannot, that's not tangible. It's saying to believe in our hearts, in our own people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and in the righteous victory of our struggle. I love the last day.
I like too. I like the idea how it celebrates for more than one day. Like it's a process. It brings you through. It's not like life. It's kind of like life where it brings you through steps.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To get into the new year, what we call the new year, it brings you steps into it. Boom.
Right.
January 1st, you're cleansed almost. You take them steps. You could, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just one day and then next tomorrow. Like everybody gotta go back to work tomorrow. I mean, it's like over.
Well, I could say this, man. Tomorrow, we gonna have at least 20%, 15 to 20% off in the store, all Kwanzaa. So come down to 720 Holistic Wellness Center. We will be celebrating Kwanzaa these full 7 days. So you'll catch us after Christmas tomorrow. You know what I mean? And going through the new year. the Gregorian calendar at least. You know what I mean? Celebrating Kwanzaa, which I think is dope, man. Shouts out to everybody who checked in.
We are actually, it's our first one. Now, we did one separate from each other before, didn't we?
Yeah, because we actually not in the studio today. We actually not, together today. We actually separate in our own homes, which is cool. To the power of technology allows us to do that, which is fire.
They kind of see me. I'm distracted. My daughter's got me a new laptop.
Yeah. So you're going all in now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to
I
get
need
it
a hand
right.
clap for that. Hand clap for my man.
No, I don't know nothing about no computers, so I gotta start from scratch.
Word. That's what's up.
It's a
My
nice
boy.
one.
Yeah.
Yes, I like it. That's for what I needed to do this and play with it online.
Yeah, you definitely needed it, man. You definitely you as you would say step it up. You stepped it up, kid. You stepped it up. Word.
Shout out to my daughters. I love them girls. Uh-oh. Really lost you again, cuz? Huh? Yes, that was good on Kwanzaa. But people have their own beliefs. A lot of black people are Bible thumpers. So they gotta, hit you with the Bible. Some people are Muslims. They want to hit you with the Quran, the Torah. A lot of different books out there telling you how to believe, what to believe. And all you gotta do is take a breath. And that's gonna tell you what to believe. That air right there that you feel. I might be distracted, y'all, but I'm looking up a couple things, trying to read and talk to you guys. But other than that, people have a lot of different ways to tell you how to think.
Facts.
Oh, you're back to being distorted, kid. Okay. So, depending on, what you really believe, it was easy for me to be, well, at first I kind of was atheist. But then once I got a little bit reading, it just takes a little bit to realize I was an atheist. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I like this. I can talk to y'all over here, do my research over here. Still got my phone right here. Oh, this is lit. I wish I could see the comments that are back there. Maybe I could. Now that I think about it, I could go here. I could go here. Huh? Yeah.
Did you know all you was? I said, Mommy, why does Eric wait? You got a laptop? Where you get this from?
Baby, I got come on.
Where did you get the bed?
Whoa, hold on, I'm being interrupted, family.
Hold on, where's the bed from?
I'm being interrupted, family. Ooh.
They can hear us?
Yes, they can hear you guys.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas.
See?
From Eric's family.
She does the Merry Christmas.
Happy holiday. Happy holidays.
Yo. What's up, kid?
Shit, man, I got bum rushed by my damn family coming in here.
What they say to you, man? They ran up on you?
Yeah, they ran up on me. Started yelling at them. He live, he live. They wanted some shine.
The family wanted some shine.
Oh man, kids is nuts, man. Yana want to go to her boyfriend's house.
Where you? I hear echo over there, kid.
Nah, no, I gotta turn this down because I went to my Facebook so I could read. That's how I could read the.
Oh, some comments up there.
Yeah, if I fan there. Here we go.
Okay.
See, I'm getting a little savvy now, cuz.
Okay, that's what's up, my boy. Man, I
Right,
need
man,
you to run the boards.
Huh?
I need you to run the boards now.
Run the boards on what? No,
Nothing. Yeah, you lost it. You went over your head, kid. Don't even worry about
Thank
it.
you, kid.
Yeah, it went right over your head. Where we at, man? I see some Russians, man.
I like this. I like the way this gonna be work. I could go over to work with this. I'm gonna get good with it.
Word, that's what I'm talking about. Shouts out to Charlie Chase, man. Charlie Chase said, "God blessings to you, brother. I'm loving it. Especially I was supposed to do one with Rob Tab, and Marshall. So he's loving it. Shouts out to Charlie Chase out there tuned in, watching the podcast.
So,
OG. Shouts out to Springfield too as well. Atia, what's going on out there in Springfield? What's going on? How you doing, girl? Peace, Queen. My bad. I didn't mean to cut your wisdom. As you were saying, Mac.
I forgot what I was saying.
Because we was talking about Kwanzaa and celebrating Kwanzaa and the importance of it having meaning to it. I think that's where we were at.
Oh yeah, yep. That's exactly what we were saying. We were just saying how I was last. I was saying I just like how it's 7 days. It brings you to a cycle almost. You know, different things to appreciate.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the new year, the Gregorian calendar. So it says, what's weird is me keep saying 2022. It sounds so weird. It sounds like I'm saying 2020 is about to happen all over again. 2020 was I don't know. You can say it was a good year because we went through the quarantine and it kind of set the tone for what we're doing right now. But with the another thing I wanted to bring up is the whole Cash App, because as you said something about a Cash App when you first came on, Cash App and Venmo, the government taxing if you do more than $600. It used to be $20,000 and 200 transactions. If you did,
you were telling me that too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. Like I'm actually gonna search it right now. I'm gonna have my assistant actually look that up. You know, so we can get the real. But Cash App, the government, you like that little? The government now, the IRS says if you receive more than $600 on your Cash App, your Venmo, or anywhere we receive cash, that they want to know where it's coming from. It needs to be taxed. You know what I'm saying? But before it was $20,000 and up to 200 transactions before the IRS came in and said something. So now, what does that do to all the small businesses? And I don't even want to say small business. Just saying two people. Say you yourself, you go over and you do somebody's you fix their door for them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you know. Your mom might have called you and say, "Hey, Eric, listen, my friends need their door fixed," and you go over there and fix the door, and you say, "Oh, that's it just cost you $75. No problem. Just give me $75. You bought the material. I just came over and did the what's the name, and they say I'm gonna Cash App you." And that's how you receive the money. You know what I'm saying? So if you receive $600 or more in payments in total of goods and services through a third, excuse me? No, it's 600. Oh, wow. Clearly. $600. So it says if you receive $600 or more in more payments in total goods for goods and services through a third-party payment such as Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, These payments will now be reported to the IRS. The new rule results from the American Rescue Plan signed a law in March 2021 that will mainly impact business owners using third-party payment. The IRS is cracking down on payments received through these apps like Cash App, Zelle, PayPal to ensure that the third-party payments networks are paying their full share of taxes. Now,
so it's everything over $600.
Right. Now, previously, the IRS was only required previous to this
20,000. I'm looking at it, yeah.
Right. It was 20,000 and or more than 200 transactions in the current year. January 1st, third-party payment networks will be required to send users a 1099-K. What's a 1099-K, you say? Shh. It gets deeper. This is where and I'm going to stop there and say the 1099-K. This is where you will get sent the 1099-K because you receive more than $600 in the year, or for it could be 3 days, and somebody might say, "Hey, yo, bro, I need you. I'll give you $200. Will you send me $200 on my Cash App? I need to pay for something." How many times have we done that? How many times have I called you and say, "Hey, yo, Matt, could you send me
20 times.
And I'll give you the
20
cash."
times.
That's gonna change it.
I'm reading that people in household office put rent, mortgage, returns to make things in. They pay each other. This is not taxable. They say that so how will the IRS distinguish between business and personal transactions? People's households offer split rent, mortgages, and utilities to make things simple. They pay each other, and they pay each other using Cash App. And those apps are an easy way to shift money around quickly. This is not going to be taxable. Howard said it's just on goods sold or services provided. Does that make sense to you? They're saying that's not going to be taxable. Like if you put it as like they're like the situation me do. Like if I send you on our store, if I send you the rent Cash App, say I send you $600, that's not going to be taxable.
So
it says
no. Well, I mean, if you go ahead, read.
So how will the IRS distinguish between business and personal transactions? Hold on, I got to move my picture. People in households often split rent, mortgages, and utilities to make things simple. They pay each other, and those apps are easily ways to shift money around quickly. That's not going to be taxable, Herbert said. It's just on goods sold. It's just on goods sold and services provided.
So that will fall under because you went and did a door.
So with that, me would fall under, but under $600. I went and did a door for $100. That's not taxable. Or you can even get through that loophole. You just got to, when it says notes, you got to put up there, oh, this is $1,000. You know what I mean, for rent.
No, but see, this says, well, we talking about, okay, when we talk about the $600, the if a service or a good is more than $600 worth of payments, regardless of the number of individual payments or transactions, then that's when the 1099-K will be issued.
Oh yeah, so, they're saying I ain't gonna be able to send you rent 5 times a month. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to find ways to mark that shit.
No, it's for the year. You're not getting it's for the year. It's not for the month. It's for the year.
They're basically gonna be watching the money coming through, watching it come through Cash App and all them the digital currency ways now. Even harder. That's crazy. It's gonna be loopholes.
Right. They're saying if you don't file it. If you don't file it, then there's a payment penalty of 0.5% each month or partial month that late taxes remain unpaid. If the 1099 income you forget to include on your tax return results and substantial understatement of your tax bill, the penalty increases to 20%, which occurs immediately. So, yeah.
We know Uncle Sam why his cut. He ain't letting too much legal. That's like just having an underground bank currency. The cat we was loving Cash App.
Exactly. So that's what's about to happen. But I know, I for so long, and I could say, for so long, using Cash App because say there's someone in Texas that wants to buy some of my products. You know what I'm saying? And it made it a lot easier to be able to receive and pay.
Yeah, but you're gonna still be good because you just can't have nothing. You don't want nobody purchasing nothing over $600 on you.
Yeah, but over the year, there's gonna be more than $600. Is what I'm saying.
True. Yeah, that's true too.
You know what I mean? So
that one time so they're saying $600. I gotta read that. They're saying $600 for the whole year.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell you because prior to that, it was if you made over 200 transactions, they want to know. If you pull more than $20,000, then they want to know. Now, starting the 1st of January, it's $600. It don't matter if it's one transaction or it's 500. That doesn't matter anymore. Is what I'm saying. Which is like, wow.
Yeah, that is nuts. The app will notify instructions. The app will notify the IRS for business transactions that generate a $10, $11 form or $10K form. Well, they want you to have one for business and one for personal, which we need to have. We should have anyway, but that's how you're going to be able to distinguish. Well, hey, Uncle Sam want his money, man. They coming. That's one thing for sure.
I guess so.
But
hey, did you put your ears on the new Nas?
I did a couple songs. I didn't go deep into it, like ride in the car yet. That's kind of how you got to listen to music. Yeah. I didn't ride in the car, listen to it yet, but I did glance over it. It sounds decent. We had one of our buddies say it was better than King Disease 1 and 2.
Which is
that's
totally
still
crazy.
Up for debate.
I know. Let me read this. Let me read this from Nas. It said, while recording Magic in the late December follow-up of August 2021 King's Disease 2, the MC once known as Nasty Nas was clearly in the zone. I told Nas as I was in rare form on the last album, he says on 40 to 16 building, I ain't playing out here. It's not a game. What it means for Magic then, that's what that means for Magic then is Nas is sounding as comfortable in the booth as ever, rattling off observations about how ill he is and how he still is. Speechless, meet Joe Black. The perils of a street life, ugly. And in one instance, the snatch and grabs details robberies that have been making in headlines of Nate as of late December. Wow, he goes deep on this right here. I got to really listen to it then because Magic is really something else. But then again,
what were you reading from right there? What was that?
I'm reading for like an expert of what the album is about. I'm actually on iTunes.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't grasp the whole CD, the whole tape yet, but I'm gonna. One thing I do appreciate about these holidays, though, is that food.
So you must about to be grubbed today, then, huh?
Because my mother-in-law, she's very religious, so she up here cooking like it ain't no tomorrow.
Like today, the Last Supper. You about to eat like the Last Supper today.
She gave me a hug today. Said, I know we don't believe in the same thing, but here's a Christmas gift.
You got some Christmas gifts today, kid?
I said thank you, Miss Linda.
Wow.
What you gonna do?
Hold on 1 minute. That's what I'm gonna do.
What does near mean? If you see breaking news, just open
What
the
is that?
WTNC News app and go to Near Me on the bottom right.
Is that me?
Tap share with us.
Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be a good thing. I like this thing, boy. Yes, I do. Well, I'm about to go get out of here too. I'm gonna give me something to eat anyway. I'm hungry. Huh? Lost you, cuz.
All right, kids, say no more, man. Peace, love, and light, man. Make sure y'all tap in, share this video. I'll see you a little bit later, Mac. Let me know what you had on
Salute,
the
man.
menu.
Everybody out there, man. You're breaking it up, Willie.
All right.
Peace, love, and light to y'all peoples out there.